Problem 11.85. We're told that the Young's modulus of bone is approximately 1.4 times 10 to the 10th pascals, and that withstand a strain of 0.1% before it begins to fracture. Now we want to know, for a bone with a minimum cross-sectional area of 3 centimeters squared, what is the maximum force that can be applied before it breaks, compressively. And then we can ask how from what height could a 70-kilogram man fall, assuming an impact lasts 30 milliseconds without the height before he would break his tibias, if both legs land equally. Also, there would be other injuries that would happen that you'd have to worry about. So this is not going to be an indication of how safe it is, or the maximum safe height to jump from. So don't do that at home. But before we get to worrying about that, we know that the force is equal to the Young's modulus times the area times the strain. And since we know all these numbers, we just plug them in, and we find we would need a compressive force of 4.2 times 10 to the 4th newtons cause a compressive fracture of the tibia. So when this man falls, the net force on him is going to be the force the ground exerts upwards on him minus his weight. We know that this is going to be 4.2 times 10 to the 4th newtons. And this is going to be MA. So we find that A is going to be 1.19 times 10 to the 3rd meters per second squared. And this will be the average acceleration over this 30 millisecond interval. So now Vy equals V naught y plus AYT. If he stopped, then Vy is 0. And so his initial speed is V naught y. This must be equal to negative AT. This acceleration is in fact negative because he's accelerating downwards. So the two negative signs will cancel. So this is 35.7 meters per second. So this is how fast he's going when he hits the ground. And now we can use the conservation of energy. 1/2 mv squared equals mgh. So h is equal to v squared over 2g. And this is 65 meters, which, like I said, you don't want to jump from this height. If you think about how high 65 meters is, you clearly don't want to fall that far. That's because this is a sort of simplified model of what will happen with just one bone and not anything else in your body. So don't jump from a 65-meter height and expect to just barely not break your tibias.